Hello everyone and welcome to today's stream. So we're just doing a little bit of another impromptu Dogecoin live stream. Just because, Dogecoin's been going crazy lately here. I got the heat map pulled up, but I'm still working on just posting a couple links here just so we can try and get as many people into this stream as possible. So, sorry I started a little bit late here. The time kind of came up on me a little bit quicker than I expected, but hey, we're still here. We're still doing it. But Low Roll Scratchy said Turkey banned crypto. I did not know that. That's definitely kind of interesting, but definitely not something you want to hear. But so definitely interesting, but Well, I tried posting my link to the Satoshi Street Bets Reddit, and it immediately got taken down. Not sure why. Maybe it was because I had my link in there? I don't know. I've never posted in these before, so we'll see. Let me edit and take this out. Hello, Skate. Should you go in more on Doge? That's something you'd have to decide for yourself. It was up around 44 cents this morning. If we go to the coin market cap here and just take a look at Dogecoin, yeah, it was 43 cents. So, we could go back up to 43 cents, but okay, so you said you have 2350 coins at 16 cents. So, I mean, you've already doubled your money. So, it's kind of up to you if you want to go in more on it. I don't think it would necessarily be a bad idea, but what I would say is go into it with the idea that you're going to hold on to it and just, keep it, and from there, I wouldn't sell right away, but it is what it is. I mean, I think it's going to keep going up from here. I did a live stream last night. We were talking 24 cents when we were live last night, and here we are 43 cents up. So it's gonna keep going. So I think we still have a lot of room for it to grow, especially if Bitcoin does hit the $400,000 prediction from Bloomberg. I think we have quite a bit. But Low Roll Scratchy said, who's buying all these Dogecoin? I don't know, but we have a volume of $66 billion here. I mean, that's up 414%. That's crazy. But you wouldn't buy any more Dogecoin. Yeah. I wait Dogecoin under 1 cent. Well, I don't think we're going to see a Dogecoin underneath 1 cent. But, I don't know. It's possible that it could go back down, but I would say it's pretty unlikely at this point. There were a lot of people saying that Dogecoin wasn't going to go over 10 cents. It's just going to crash back down, and it held stable right around the 5 to 6 cent range for probably about a month. But do I think Dogecoin could hit $1 or more? I do. It's as crazy as that sounds. I think Dogecoin could easily hit $1. I had said in previous videos and stuff that I would be pretty surprised if it hit 10 cents. And, I was pretty surprised when it did hit 10 cents, and then, it hit that 10 cent mark and really took off. So I think, it's going to do what no one expects. And I think a lot of people are expecting it to not hit $1. So, I think there's still a lot of people saying, things like what you were saying, like who's buying these Dogecoin at 37 cents, 38 cents, but, it's people that are continuing to buy in, and it's almost seeming like, something like the GameStop run that we saw. Hello, Big Dirt, I see you were able to join. It's nice to see you here again. Yeah, the GameStop run that we saw in the traditional stock market was, pretty crazy. But I think what we might see here at some point in the very near future with Dogecoin is we'll probably see a pullback and a little bit of a consolidation, meaning that, it might go from 37 cents, it might drop, another 20 cents back down into the 16 cent range again and consolidate right there for a while. And, from there, it might go back up. But, the chart here is really not that great to look at because it's been going so high, so fast. But Gabe, you said it can easily hit $1, just needs the market cap to get roughly 120 billion. Yeah, that's the thing is, I think it can easily hit $1, but I think we'd see some other changes in the cryptocurrency market cap here because, Bitcoin really hasn't moved too much in price. Ethereum fell in price a little bit. Actually, these both fell in price, since last night, but mining Dogecoin as quick as you can. Hey, I don't blame you, but low roll, you said you wouldn't even pay 5 cents for Dogecoin. I'll tell you when when Dogecoin first started going crazy, when it passed 1 cent, 2 cents, that night it hit its all-time high of like 8 cents or something, and it fell back down to right around 4.5. And I was looking at my wallet and I was like, I want to get some more. I'm gonna buy some more at right around 4.8 cents. I think is what I paid for it. But I don't regret it. Most of my Dogecoin was free from faucets and stuff like that, so my cost basis is 0 for most of it, which is really nice. But like you said, Dogecoin was 16 cents last year this time, or not 16 cents, 16 satoshis. Sorry, but that's the thing is Dogecoin's been so cheap for so long that for it to be up 500% in 7 days it's crazy. And like I said last night, I had an account back when I first started in crypto that had maybe 5-6 million Dogecoin in it at that was $150 maybe. So it's crazy just to see like this spike here. Like I said, you can't even really do a chart analysis, and this is pretty similar to the GameStop run that we saw. So I think it'll be interesting to see where this goes and what's going to happen to Dogecoin, because I do think it's possible for it to hit $1, and I think it's also very possible for it to hit to go back down 16 cents or lower, just because the Dogecoin is pretty unstable still, I would say. And like I've said before, I think Dogecoin has the potential to eventually be the future cryptocurrency. I think it's got a better use case than Bitcoin because, Bitcoin is meant to be held, whereas Dogecoin, maybe not right now, maybe not right now, but it's, it's probably meant to be spent. So, so you said if I may have missed a few chats. Big Dirt said I was mining Dogecoin last month. Me and my buddies were making fun of me because it was only 5 cents. Hey, sometimes that's what you have to do in crypto mining. Is it's not always best to go with the most profitable. Yeah, you could be making $20, $30 a day in Ethereum depending on your rig, but how much did you make mining Dogecoin? Like you said, mining it at 5 cents is a lot better than mining it at 38 cents here, 37.5 cents. But no, I mean, it's definitely a good decision on your part. I'm sure you're happy with that. But 40 million at 16 cents would be about 6.4 million. Skate is how much you would have if at 16 satoshis. Well, that's kind of hard to calculate because even to get the right satoshis, I could get the right Satoshi number and how much it would be in Satoshis, but how much what the Bitcoin was worth at the time, I don't remember. So 40 million times 16 Satoshis, that says it would be 6.4 Bitcoin. So 6.4 Bitcoin at the time, who knows what that was worth. But I know I didn't have 40 million, maybe just maybe 4 million, but that was a long time ago. But definitely should have held on to those Dogecoin because it would have been much more worth it now to sell them. But you're saying people are laughing at you collecting free Dogecoin from faucets. People are always laughing You know, I always get comments on the videos about faucets saying these are the waste of time. Why would I go on a faucet, spend time out of my day to get, you know, a few Satoshis? And, you know, this is why. Because, you know, imagine if you had been claiming Dogecoin, you know, there are sites out there that pay, you know, 3, 4, 5 Dogecoin every couple minutes. You know, that's not a lot, but, you know, when Dogecoin goes from less than a penny to, you know, 38 cents, you know, those 5 Dogecoin you claimed every couple minutes is now worth quite a bit. So, I think other people, you know, they missed out. And, you know, people who hate on faucets, I think, really did miss out because, you know, with the amount of cryptocurrency stuff that's been going on lately, you know, claiming from faucets would have been, you know, really, really profitable in the long term. So definitely still cool. But yeah, if you guys have any other questions, anything else you want to talk about, definitely let me know. But yeah, it's definitely a cool thing to see. But you said 5 Dogecoin from a faucet maybe, but 5 Dogecoin is $1.50 now. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I've claimed from faucets that were getting you know, 5, 10 Dogecoin, you know, every 5 minutes, 10 minutes. You know, that was a while back, but it's still really cool to see the coins that are really small. And I know we talked about some other ones like Red Coin, Bytecoin, stuff like that yesterday. And you know, those ones that are smaller still and are well under a penny, you know, those could be the next Dogecoin. And I would still say stay away from the newer cryptocurrencies like SafeMoon and all of that are, you know, the Dogecoin wannabes. Because like I said yesterday, I think we're going to see a lot of those pop up, Dogecoin wannabes that think that they can be the next Dogecoin that go from 0 cents up to, you know, 38, 39 cents. But I still do occasionally use Cointeply. I don't really like the site that much. It's a lot going on, but it is still a good faucet, and I do use it from time to time. Thoughts on Tron? You know, I think Tron is a really good coin. It's got a good project and a lot of use case around it. I'm kind of surprised it's not more valuable, but, you know, who knows what's going on with crypto in the first place. But, you know, I think Tron's a good coin. They seem to have a good project. I was in Tron quite a bit back, you know, right around in 2019 here. So where was that? Right around here when it was, yeah, right around a penny, penny and a half, 2 pennies each. I did a lot with Tron back here, but I haven't done much with it in the current days. But just because, you know, with Tron it was more the dApps is what I was doing with it. So, and you know, when those a lot of those came out that were scams and stuff like that. So, I haven't done much with Tron in a while. I don't own any anymore, but I still think it's a good coin. And, you know, if you were looking for a cheap coin to invest in, you know, relatively cheap, it's not a Dogecoin cheap, but, you know, it's still good, I think. So I think you still have a lot of potential for it to go up, but Cointeply has a lot of referrals. It's passive income. Yeah, I'd have to look into it again because I know I've done some videos on it. Yeah, I mean, that's how a lot of the faucets I have now, like Free Bitcoin is a lot of passive income for me because the referrals that I've gathered up over the past, you know, 6 years of doing videos and stuff like that. So, yeah, I mean, getting the passive income from the faucets is really nice, and that's why I recommend, you know, if you have friends who are interested in getting into cryptocurrency, getting them to sign up for faucets under your link is one of the best ways to earn more crypto, not only just from claiming on that faucet, but also getting those referral bonuses. And I think a lot of people, you know, undervalue faucets both for what they can claim and what they can get in referral bonuses. So, you know, I've always been a fan of faucets. That's how I got my start, and I think that even with today's price of Bitcoin and Ethereum and all that, we're back on the heat map here, but even with the prices that you're seeing today, faucets are still extremely profitable. Even more so with things like Dogecoin going, vertical for a while. But what wallet am I using? I use a mixture of the Exodus desktop wallet, the Atomic desktop wallet, the Crypto.com wallet on mobile, and a hardware wallet, KeepKey, which I just did a video review on. So I have a number of wallets. And then, if there's smaller coins that I'm messing around with, such as like Rocco, then I just have to use the QT wallet because they aren't listed on those bigger wallets. I would probably recommend Exodus out of all of those. It's free. It holds, tons of coins, more coins than you'd ever have. And it's a really, really well-built wallet. I've never had any issues with any of them, but sad Cointoply went bankrupt. Yeah. I mean, it's, I've been around and seen quite a few companies, good companies that I did a lot with. It looks like whatever you posted there, Low Roll Scratcher, was redacted. I'm not sure what was in there, if it was a link or something, but yeah, there's been a lot of sites like EOBot. If you were around on the old channel, you knew EOBot was the site that I really got my my good start in crypto cloud mining, and they ended up closing down this year due to regulations. But yeah, okay, so you said you use Exodus too. Yeah, Exodus is a great wallet. I've been using them for probably 4 or 5 years now. No complaints whatsoever. I just started getting the hardware wallet because with the crypto I have now, I figured it's probably best to not have it on a computer. So moving it off to the KeepKey is definitely something just to secure it, in case the computer gets lost or stolen or something like that. But definitely still a good wallet. But you said I'm sad CoinPot. Oh yeah, okay, CoinPot. Yeah, no, CoinPot going bankrupt was pretty surprising. I can't say I was 100% surprised because they were offering quite a bit of rewards through that new program they had, where if you had roughly $500, I believe it was, it might have been 1,000, to invest in their coin, you would have been earning like 50% interest per year, which is incredibly high. So it really doesn't surprise me that they went bankrupt, but because they seem to come back and come out with all these crazy ways to earn money. But it was a good program while it lasts. But Prashana, nice to see you here. No idea, it may go or may not. I'm not sure what you're talking about there, but yeah, CoinPot went bankrupt for that. But definitely still cool. But Skate, I'll see. Yeah, I can try and pop into the Discord here in a little bit. But Prashana, you bought 25,000 Dogecoin. That's nice. Hopefully you get a good price on it, because it's 38 cents right now. I have not had a chance to look into NFTs. I've done a little bit of research on them, but then my personal life has been pretty busy, and then everything happening with Dogecoin and all these other Mystic Warrior. Okay, welcome. But I have not had a chance to look into the NFTs. I know there's a site that I looked at that allows you to sell it. Not Coinbase. Where can I know I looked at it at one point. I don't think it's not Crypto.com. I just have not had a chance to look further into it, but I do want to figure out how to sell some of these. Because, I think it would be cool to try and make some, because, some of these are absolutely crazy, selling for hundreds of millions of dollars, but definitely, definitely crazy to see. And I know there's a lot of people out here that, make online digital art, whether that's music, photos, pictures, stuff like that. But still a really cool idea to try and make some extra money. But CoinPod should leave it alone, their business. They'd still be here. Yeah. Yeah, I know that CoinPod, they did quite a bit. and you know, it's too bad that they're gone because the faucets that they had, those moon faucets, I had been using before CoinPot owned them, and they were a really good earning faucet as well. So, but you said your exams got canceled, so you're free thinking about getting it going with the NFTs. Yeah, I mean, you know, once we can find out how to sell them and all that, I think it would be really profitable to, you know, work on getting those sold and everything. But I think it would be really profitable, you know, even if you just sold one, seeing as how many some of these are selling for, you know, $250 million, you know, you might easily be able to get, you know, what, 30, 40, $50 for something that, you know, maybe took you a few hours to do. And then, you know, from there, if people really like it, I saw something like a red pixel was selling for like an incredibly large amount of money on the NFT site. And it was like, why? It's like some of those things you see that's like, oh, this is really good art, and it's just like a line on a piece of paper, and it's like, okay, I could have done that, but here we are. So, you know, I guess we'll just have to wait and see what happens when the rest of the NFTs, you know, once it calms down and all that. But yeah, so you're saying selling on Amazon, you 250 plus ready. Wow. Yeah, so I mean, once you can figure out how to sell them, you'll have to update me on if they, you know, make anything, you know, notable. Because with 250 at, you know, $150, $200 a piece, you might get one that, you know, does really well and maybe sells for a few thousand or a couple 10,000. So, yeah, definitely cool to, you know, keep making new ones. But yeah, so I mean, you know, yeah, the NFT sales I think has been something that's been going really crazy compared to, you know, the whole crypto market's just, you know, going crazy. You know, it's kind of surprising, you know, doing a live stream because things are going up. Well, the Dogecoin right now. But then looking at the heat map here, you know, almost everything is red except for Dogecoin, which is dark green. Yeah, the NFT hype is already slowing down. Yeah, I do agree with you because I was seeing stuff on Twitter. You know, almost every other tweet it seemed like was about an NFT, whether it was people who are in crypto or people who are just in technology that are, you know, up on some crypto stuff but don't do it as their um, main job or main hobby. But you know, oh, look at that, Dogecoin's past 40 cents. We'll just bring that up here. But okay, so you said you requested on. So I'm not even sure how to say that, but okay, to sell it. So hopefully you get approved, and you know, you can try and sell, because you know, even if they only sell for a few $100s a piece, that's still, you know, pretty good for, you know, a digital piece of art. So I mean, it's kind of cool to see what crypto's enabling people to do with the NFTs and stuff like that. You know, before it was just kind of, you make a picture, you post it online, maybe it goes viral as a meme, and you know, now right now it's like I've been doing, you know, making YouTube videos, trying to, you know, get partnered with YouTube again, and stuff like that. But you jump in NBA Top Shot. I'm not sure what you mean by that one, low roller, but your profits to sell NFTs, good. My profits double, so that's nice. It takes 4 to 5 weeks according to them. So, well, hopefully you get approved to sell them, but definitely still pretty cool. So you said I can look on Robinhood Dogecoin price quote on desktop. It'll be better. All right. I don't use Robinhood. Robinhood, just because I have an account, but I've never invested using this site. So, crypto. Of course, it looks. Press start. No, thank you. But he's talking about the basketball. I don't do too much with sports, but let's see. Robinhood. Let's see if I just do this, but let's see here. I'm just trying to. Here it is. Okay, so there we go. Here's the price. So let's try and do. Let's see. Bring this up. Now we can try and do, there we go, just kind of have that a little bit closer up so it's easier to see on the stream. But I did not hear about the NBA Top Shot NFT, but definitely I'll have to look into that. But okay, so Mohammed here said, oh, he retracted the message, but he was saying good for selling on the site that you had chose for the NFTs, which again I haven't heard of. But what are my PC specs? Here's my task manager. You can see I have the 3900X 12-core processor, 64 gigs of, I believe it's Corsair memory. I don't remember. No, it's G-Skill. It's G-Skill memory. 1 terabyte SSD, and then the GPU is a little bit lower end because all my higher end GPUs are on my mining rig. So I have a 1060 in the computer here, which is fine for me. I don't mind having a little bit lower end GPU to make more with mining, but low roller, the peak for Dogecoin today, I have no idea. I think we'll easily pass 50 cents today, with how crazy it's been going right now. But from there, I don't know where it'll go. I think, like I said, 50 cents easily. Past that, we might hit 60 cents today. We went up, a crazy amount yesterday. So going up like that again today, I think is definitely possible. So super rare is the site. What is this? Mine is like the worst spec. Are you saying your PC is bad? Sorry, I had to take a drink there, but oh, okay, so 4 gigs of RAM, i3, 6th gen, and no GPU. Hey, I mean, we all got to start somewhere. I started Bitcoin tips on the 2012 Mac Mini with 4 gigs of RAM and an i5. I don't remember what gen processor that was. I still have that computer to this day. I've since upgraded it to 16 gigs of RAM and a 1 terabyte SSD. But no, the computer that I use here is very, very high end. I mean, I built this computer last year, and I built it to pretty much be as upgraded as possible. I could throw in another 64 gigs of RAM, max out the motherboard with the CPU, and the only other thing I could really upgrade is the GPU. But of course, as we all know, GPU prices are too high and impossible to find for a good price. So I'm not going to pay 4 times MSRP for a 3080. But if someone came to me with a 3090 or something at MSRP, I'm not thinking twice about it. And would it end up in this computer? Probably not. I'd probably put it on a mining rig. Yeah, no, I mean, as long as the computer works, you work with it, and like I said, I started all my YouTube on the Mac Mini, learned how to do most of the video editing in Final Cut on there, and only recently built this computer. I had that Mac Mini from about 2013 until 2018. Late 2018 is when I bought my MacBook, which was a big upgrade because it was the higher end MacBook Pro. But if Dogecoin hit $1 per coin, it can bankrupt Robinhood and other exchanges, since a lot of people own 1 million Dogecoin each. That's $1 million. Yeah, it would be interesting to see what would happen. Personally for me, I don't really have a plan. This can change, but I don't have a plan to sell any Dogecoin until $1 or more. And even then, I'd probably still be too scared to sell Dogecoin, because the fact that it made it to $1 a coin, or if it does make it to $1 per coin, what does that mean? It's probably going to go higher. Why would I sell it right now? But yeah, I think it would be interesting to see what happened to some of the exchanges. And the volume on Dogecoin right now is crazy. These exchanges are processing so much exchange volume, $70 billion in the last 24 hours. And of course, this is across Dogecoin on all of the exchanges that it's listed on, which is quite a bit. But you're saying Doge is falling. I wouldn't be too worried about it, honestly. It's been so crazy. I wouldn't be surprised if it, within the next 20 minutes hit 30 cents. I also wouldn't be surprised if in the next 30 minutes it hit 50 cents. It's just, I would say just kind of look at it. It's cool to see it go up and down, but, unless you're planning on selling right now, I wouldn't be too concerned with the price. And I don't really play too many games, but when I do play, I play a game called Golf with Friends with some of my friends, and then I'll play Grand Theft Auto with some friends as well, but I don't play too many games. I mostly do video editing, After Effects, Photoshop, stuff like that, both for the channel as well as for some projects I have coming up with Bitcoin Tips. Low Roller, you're saying Dogecoin is overpriced now. I mean, hey, Dogecoin might be overpriced right now, but if it continues going up to $1, maybe this was underpriced. But you're holding for 10 months or more. I mean, that's definitely a good strategy. That's the thing is, I've had the Dogecoin I have now for a long time, and I would have never thought that it would be this high in price. So, and I think with how Dogecoin's been reacting right now to different things, it might fall back down, but I don't think it's ever going to, drop below 10 cents again. But I have played Minecraft in the past, but I don't really play it anymore. Occasionally if someone's playing and wants me to join, I'll join in, but I don't play it much anymore. If Dogecoin dropped under 10 cents, a lot of people will buy Dogecoin for a cheaper price. Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing is, if it makes it to 10 cents. If it's sitting right around 15, 20 cents, I think there's going to be a lot of people buying it that'll push the price right back up over 20 cents because with it going 40 cents here, if all of a sudden it was 20 cents, well, you're just getting it at half price. So, I think there's going to be too many people trying to buy in, whether that's big investors or the retail investors, people with Robinhood accounts, people who are, on crypto.com or taking Bitcoin and buying Dogecoin with it, people who are mining Dogecoin, stuff like that. It's just, the less people selling and hoping that it's going to go up is going to keep driving the price up. So I think it'll be really interesting to see what happens when it hits like key levels, 50 cents, 75 cents, $1, what the sell-off will be like. But I have a feeling that, Dogecoin, if it hits $1, I think a lot of people are just going to, ride through that dollar and not really sell too much. And like I said, I don't plan to sell much if it hits that point because, it's that kind of that fear of missing out type of thing is, what if it keeps going? I've made it this far. Why stop now? You said you spend most of your time in almost all the same way. You bought 10 coins, seeing the chart in huge quantities 2 months ago. So, yeah, I mean, that's the thing is, it just depends on how and when you got your Dogecoin and what you paid for it is, what's going to determine a lot of people when they sell and who they sell it for and stuff like that. Because, like you said earlier up there, you said the whole world's poverty could be removed from 70 billion. So it would definitely be really interesting to see what happened if Dogecoin made it that high. But good morning to Cool Hand Luke. Nice to have you here. We're talking about Dogecoin, cryptocurrency. So if you have any questions, thoughts on Dogecoin, definitely throw it in the live chat and we can include you in the conversation here. But Dogecoin's not even on Coinbase and PayPal. And that's the thing, though. If Dogecoin did get added to Coinbase or added to PayPal, I would 100% be, $1 Dogecoin easily. That's the thing is once it gets added on these bigger sites, especially if it got added on Coinbase, which of course they just had their IPO, and just out of personal curiosity, I gotta find out what their stock price is at today. Let's see. I know it was, of course. So let's see. It was Coinbase Global, and what are they trading at? $15 up, $338 for Coinbase right now. So, if this company added, Dogecoin to their exchange, it would not only boost their pricing in the stock market, but it would also incredibly help Dogecoin, because that would give so many more people access to purchase Dogecoin. So I think that's something that we need to see happen in the future here. But you said the Bitcoin you earned is about 20,000 Satoshis. I mean, hey, 20,000 Satoshis is better. That's better than the alternative of not claiming from faucets. And you asked me to spell your name just like the one on YouTube here, Priansha, or I'm sorry, SH. I guess, is that what you were looking for? But Cool Hand, you said Doge to the moon, holding my 1,000, all I could afford. Hey, at least you're a part of it. You can say that you're a part of it, and but Priaansh. So yeah, I mean, hey, at least you're a part of it. But with 1,000 Dogecoin, I think watching it go up, a penny and all that is really nice. But maybe what happens when Dogecoin reaches 50 cents or $1, you can see and see what happens with that. But you're waiting for Robinhood to add more coins. Yeah, I mean, Robinhood being one of the biggest ways to purchase Dogecoin directly is really helping them, I'm sure, because they're making some sort of profit. I don't know what their profit margin is. It doesn't say what they're taking, like a fee for this, but I'm sure they're taking some sort of fee, like a 0.1% fee on every trade. They've got to be making an incredible amount on all of the trades that are going on their site, because there's not many other ways to directly buy Dogecoin with fiat currency without going through Bitcoin or Ethereum or Litecoin, something like that. But that's why I think if Coinbase really got their act together with Dogecoin, they could really boost their income through the fees that they take for those trades. They'd get a lot more people depositing. And Coinbase, I think, is more trusted than Robinhood at this point because of what happened with the GameStop and all that when Robinhood decided to stop the trading and all that. I think Robinhood lost a lot of people's trust with that. But, there's no other way to really buy Dogecoin super easily. And there's other ways, but if you're not really familiar with how cryptocurrency works, Robinhood is extremely easy to purchase cryptocurrency with. So, poor man walking, but not for long. Hey, that's the spirit. Just hold on to those Dogecoin and watch it keep going up. But start using tags in your title. I fill up the tag section on YouTube. I don't usually put too many tags. I try and use keywords and all that in the titles. The description I have tried in the past. I haven't been doing it yet. I'll have to look into that and maybe start putting some of those tags in the description as well. But the channel's been doing really, really well. And things like these live streams are really helping get us closer to that partnership with YouTube again. So Low Roller, you said you were shocked that Dogecoin was added to Robinhood in 2018. I mean, hey, say what you will about Robinhood, but I think, adding cryptocurrencies, especially something like Dogecoin, now with the price going, absolutely insane like it is, these sites that do, financial brokerage and stuff like that for stocks and crypto, Robinhood was ahead of the game. I don't really know of too many other sites that make it as easy as Robinhood does to purchase Dogecoin from fiat currencies. So I mean, it's crazy. You thought it was insane, but look at them now. They're probably making a ton of money. Even just in the last 24 hours from all the trading. But Dogecoin saves Robinhood. Yeah, that's the thing is, that's the thing is when Robinhood kind of messed up. you know, with halting trading for retail investors, but not the big, you know, mutual funds and stuff like that, the Melvin Capital and all of that. You know, it really upset a lot of people in the markets. And, you know, now that they have Dogecoin and all that, well, they've had Dogecoin, but, you know, that's making them quite a bit of money. So it's definitely cool. But thank you for trying to promote in the Discord server. I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, you know, the YouTube search has been, you know, working in my favor here with the new channel, because now when you search Bitcoin tips, it pops up, you know, right at the top. You don't have to switch and filter by channels. I just posted in my Discord server yesterday, the views are up 113%. The next Mr. Beast. Well, I would hope so, but I kind of doubt that one, but, you know, that would be definitely cool. Yeah, I mean, I try and, you know, get, you know, good titles, write a good description, you know, post the links, fill up. I use the 500 keyword tags, or as close to as I can without, you know, going over every video. And then, yeah, I've been, you know, we rank in the search, so, which is really nice if you just go to YouTube here and search Bitcoin tips. It pops up right here. You know, there's a few ads, of course, but right here at the top, and then of course you see my streams and all that. So and then you see some videos and all that on Bitcoin, but it's doing really well. So so many oh, wrong tab there, but yeah, I'll have to work on that a little bit and put some more tags in there and all that to kind of help grow. But Dogecoin, so many live streams on YouTube. Oh, I'm sure there's a ton of Dogecoin live streams. Dogecoin, oh, of course, Marquise Brownlee comes up right at the beginning. Dogecoin, yeah, we got a live Dogecoin road to 50 cent, 3.2 thousand. Hey, I've only got 7 people. What's the difference here? But hey, I mean, I'll take my seven people watching. Hey, I appreciate all of you for showing up today and hanging out and talking about it. But yeah, lots of live streams going on. I knew I wouldn't be the only one doing a live stream, so definitely still cool. But yeah, anything could be possible. Just need a bit of hard work and yeah, more importantly, the smart work. Working smarter, having the algorithms do more work. But yeah, I'll have to look into maybe researching how the tags and stuff work in the description, because I have heard that before. But typically, I, you know, like I said, I fill out the tags for the video anyways. But yeah, I mean, still definitely doing really well. I'm hoping, you know, like I said, by the end of this month to, you know, be pretty close, if not already partnered with YouTube, or at least at the point. Whether or not they approve me is unknown yet. Because they don't seem to like cryptocurrency over there, but we'll see. But yeah, well, everything seems to be doing pretty good here. You know, Dogecoin has fallen just a little bit, you know, right back down to like 38 cents. So but you know, we've had a lot of good chats here today, so definitely a really active live stream. So yeah. Yeah, well, I hate to say it, but you are right there. The live stream with 7 people is more active than the whole 2,000 member Discord. Yeah, I don't really know what's going on. You know, I've, you know, taken some of your suggestions, some other people's suggestions. You know, the Discord server is kind of crazy. What I was thinking of doing is trying to figure out, I was looking at the bot that you sent here to try and figure that out. I was thinking, oh my goodness, what is going on? I wonder if that was a glitch in the API. We just dropped 24 cents there. Well, I gotta... Wow. Huh. That was really strange. I was just watching it again on the you know, like 10-second delay on my other screen here. That's crazy. But, we should start VC event. What's VC? I'm not sure what that is. But what I was thinking of doing on Discord here was making it so only people who are subscribed to the channel can send links and promotions, because the leveling system didn't seem to work out too well. I couldn't get the... Jeez. Dogecoin is flipping out in the background here. wow, it's all over the place. This is definitely all over the place. Interesting, but you see a guy sold his Xbox for Dogecoin instead. Now it's worth $200,000 on Reddit. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say. I mean, selling an Xbox, that's selling an Xbox. You don't necessarily need that, but the people selling, crazy things, selling their car, stuff like that. I wouldn't recommend that. But yep, I got a Discord, and then yeah, I know we were talking in the Realm Discord server at one point, but yeah, definitely, definitely, if you want to join the Discord there, it should be in the link of this description, like he said there. So this server link's in the Discord or in the description. But yeah, we got to figure out what's going on with the Discord, because it is 2,075 people, and there's like 4 chats a day. If we look at the server insights, we get 14 members a week and 24 chats a week for 2,000 people. That's not great. So hopefully we can try and get that. Trying to come up with some new things, but it's really pretty much the same 5 or 6 people, and then of course people using the bot here checking Dogecoin price. It seems like every time I open Discord, the price just absolutely goes insane. 10 cents up, 10 cents down. Yeah, definitely interesting. But yeah, well, I don't know. Wow, that's really weird. It drops 24 cents, and then it jumps right back up to 38. So I don't know if this is something that's 27 cents. That's 10 cents down. I mean, someone could have just sold an incredible amount, and then what do they just buy it right back? Huh. I don't know what's going on here, but hey, I guess we'll take it. It's all over the place. And this is what I'm saying is, like, if you're investing, you're selling your car, selling your house, or something, hopefully not that intense, but you better be prepared for quite the ride here with Dogecoin. It's going all over the place. So as we just saw, it drops 39 cents down to 24. But yeah, I mean, definitely still cool. But the guy did 6 years ago, traded his Xbox for Dogecoin on Reddit. I mean, hey, he's probably not regretting that. But the 1 day chart. Okay, so I should probably switch it to live. That could be why. So yeah, but. Okay, yeah, so now that we're on the live chart, it should be a little bit more accurate. So check the peak Dogecoin price for 1 day chart. This says, oh, 47.8. I see what I was doing. Oh my goodness. You can tell I've never used Robinhood. I didn't realize that it was dragging in here, changed the price. I see now. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Yeah, I don't use Robinhood, if you can't tell, but definitely still pretty cool. But well, I do appreciate everybody for being here. I don't know if there's anything else. We've been live for about, what, 48 minutes here. I might come back on live, later tonight or later this afternoon, just depending on what Dogecoin's doing. If it hits 50 cents today, I'll probably, jump on, do another live stream. But, I enjoy doing the live streams and enjoy people, talking about their thoughts and opinions on Dogecoin and other cryptocurrencies. So, like I said, this has been one of the more active live streams I've done. So I'll continue to, promote the YouTube channel on, the Reddit pages, Twitter, of course. I don't know if anybody here has BitClout. That's a new social media with cryptocurrency. So definitely still really, really cool. I post on there as well pretty much daily. But yeah, definitely seems like a pretty successful stream. So yeah, Big Dirt, yeah, no problem. Glad you were able to join. And like I said, if you guys are around later today, I'll probably pop back on for a live stream, if it's, if Dogecoin's doing some stuff. But come back afternoon, more people. Yeah, for sure. yeah, maybe, you know, in a few hours I'll come back on, do another one of these, you know, just see what it's doing. You know, if it's not changed too much, I probably won't, you know, come on for a while, but, you know, hey, if we get good conversations, I don't mind, you know, being on for an hour or two or even longer. So definitely cool. But again, thanks for being here. I appreciate all the support here on the channel, and hopefully, you know, we're back in, you know, 4 or 5 hours, or, you know, maybe even an hour or two, and, you know, Dogecoin's 50, 60 cents, maybe a dollar, $2. Who knows? Maybe we'll be back with $10 Dogecoin. But other than that, have a nice rest of the day, and maybe we'll be back here in a little bit. Thanks, guys.